What's up guys, it's your boy Slim Shady, and in this video we're going to be looking at allied races, specifically the High Mountain Tauren, and we're also going to be looking at the druid class in particular in this video, and we're going to be going through talents, racials, war mode, the new legendary, dungeons, raids. Now I'll try and keep this video as quick as possible. Hopefully it's not lengthy, but we'll get straight into it. We'll just go straight to the racials first. Now, what we see here is Bull Rush. It's instant, 2-minute cooldown, charge forward for 1 second, knocking enemies down for 1.5 seconds. Seems pretty cool. Now we've got Mountaineer, increasing versatility by 1%. Pride of Ironhorn, mining skill increased by 15 and allows you to mine faster. Rugged Tenacity, reduces damage taken by 6. Waste Not, Want Not, you have a chance to load additional meat and fish. So if you're fishing, anything like that could be a perk. We'll jump into the talents right now. So we've got Nature's Balance. Now this thing's changed a little to Aware as Legion. While in combat, you generate 2 astral power every 3 seconds. While out of combat, your astral power rebalances to 50 instead of depleting to empty. Tried it when I was leveling my druid to 120. Very good. Also, Warrior of the Loon, Force of Nature, it's still the same, but I end up switching to Warrior of the Loon, gaining that extra 40% additional astral power, and then the 3 lunar strikes that are instant came in handy. Now, we've got Tiger Dash, which replaces dash, activates cat form, and increases movement speed by 200%, reducing gradually over 5 seconds. Haven't tried it myself. I've still always gone with Renewal, which is still the same, as well as Wild Charge, still the same. All the affinities are still the same. Level 60 talents are all still the same. Now the 2 in 75, so Soul of the Forest is still the same, as well as Incarn. The only one that's changed is Star Lord. Star Surges and Starfall growing at 3% haste for 15 seconds. Stacks up to 3 times. Gaining a stack does not refresh the duration. Tried it myself. Very good talent, as well as Soul of the Forest. Incarn, did try it a little bit when I was doing Moonkin, but preferably Star Lord or Soul of the Forest. Stellar Drift still the same. Used it a little bit. Great AoE damage, great for pulling big mobs. Twin Moons, which is a new one. It's a passive. Moonfire deals 20% increased damage and also hits another nearby enemy within 20 yards of the target. Tried it myself. It's very good if you want to set your hots up quick so you don't have to individually put Sunfire and Moonfire on the targets. It just, you hit it, hit Sunfire, all your hots are on them. You're easy to go. Stealth Flare is still the same. Shooting Stars is still the same. Fury of the Loon, and now we've also got New Moon, which is in our level 1 Helen challenge. Now I remember in Legion that was our artifact talent that we got through balance, through our staff. So tried it. It's not bad. It does have a long cast time when it goes to full moon, but it still does very good splash damage, so AoE damage is good. Now we've gone to war mode. What war mode is if you want to use extra little perks, because you still have your on talents, which you can now use when you go out and quest. And you'll get this little buff called Enlisted. Now that gives you 10% increased reputation, experience gained from quests, monsters, just the usual things. And you'll be giving your honor talents, so you can choose the perk, whatever suits your playstyle, best suits you. You're noble at your main city, so Orgrimmar is it. You still get Adaption, Relentless. Some of them are changed through some classes, but I will go through and do different classes in different videos. I know that they have added the legendary team logs and your artifact weapon team log appearances now. You can now character copy from live, so Now we'll go into the dungeons. We've got a Tel Desire. Did that yesterday, it was very good. Freehold, King's Rest, Shrine of the Storm. Now this looks like it has a bit of a Wailing Caverns feel to it. Not quite sure that though. Siege of Borealis, Temple of Zethralis, the Mother Lode. It's actually meant to be the Mother Lord, so it's actually a bit of a bug there. The Underrot did that yesterday as well, was very good. Told Dagar, feels like a bit of Stormwind Stockades kind of feel, and then Waycrest Manor. Now with the raids, there's only 2 of them so far, and they're currently not out yet. We've got Azeroth and Uldar. We do have a new battleground at the moment. Don't think we have any new arenas. You do get loot through doing as well as still the same. Now I believe it's Seething Shore that is the new one, and you collect Azerite. Now Azerite is the new artifact power that we collect towards for our new legendary neck piece, which is Heart of the Azeroth. Now you'll get the quest, go to Magni, you talk to him in Silithus, and then he'll start talking about why you were needed, and you will receive this neck piece, which you can start leveling up, so you've got something to look forward to. Now there isn't no 120 talent. Hopefully they will do one, not sure yet, it is still beta. Now we'll have a look at Feral. Not really much has changed with Feral. A little bit has, but we've still got Blood Scent, you've still got Predator and Lunar Inspiration. Like I said, you've got Target Ash, your affinities are still the same. The level 60 and 75 talents are still the same for Feral. Same as the level 90 ones. Now the level 100, the only one that's new is Feral Frenzy. It unleashes a Furious Frenzy, clawing the target 5 times for 430 physical damage and an additional 3,140 bleed damage over 6 seconds. Now if no one knew, they've had a major stat squash from Legion. So at the moment I've only got 21,240 health. Still got the mana, it's only at 4,000 at the moment. Item level's 185, I've got all the greens on. This is just a pre-made character which you can make on the beta, so Ferals haven't changed too much. Guardians, the skins same as the normal taurens, just the horns look a bit different, so not really too much of a big upgrade on the skins or anything like that. The flight form does look very nice, got to admit that, but now 15's still the same. We've still got 30, you've got your Tiger Dash in there, 45, 60 still the same, 75 still the same, 90. Guardian Druids have pretty much stayed the same, no talents have changed as of yet, but they could do. Restoration, seen a little restoration druids throughout the dungeons I have done, mainly a lot of resto shamans and Mistweaver monks, sorry. Now, didn't really play much of a resto druid in Legion, so I know some things have changed from what I've seen and some haven't. I know that the affinities are still the same as well as the 60. Now we'll go through. So abundance, for each rejuvenation you have active regrowth, cost is reduced by 6% and critical effect chance is increased by 6%. Prosperity, Swiftman now has 2 charges and its cooldown is reduced by 3 seconds. We've got Cenarian Ward, protects a friendly target for 30 seconds, any damage taken will consume the ward and heal the target for 4,423 over 8 seconds. Soul of the Forest, when you cast Swiftman you gain Soul of the Forest, increasing the healing of your next regrowth or rejuvenation by 200% or increasing the healing from your next wild growth by 75. Then there's Cultivation, passive, when rejuvenation heals a target below 60% health, it applies Cultivation to the target, healing them for 483 over 6 seconds. Still having Gun, Inner Peace, reduces the cooldown of Tranquility by 60 seconds. Stonebark reduces the cooldown of Ironbark by 15 seconds and it increases healing from the heal overtime effects by 20%. Spring Blossoms, each target healed by Efflorescence is healed for an additional 264 over 6 seconds. Don't know if I said that right, sorry. Photosynthesis, while your life beam is on yourself, your rejuvenation heals 30% faster. While your life beam is on an ally, your periodic heals on them have a 4% chance to cause it to bloom. Germination, still the same, you can apply 2 rejuves. Flourish, extend the duration of all your heal over time effects on friendly targets 60 yards by 8 seconds. You increase the rate of your heal over time effects by 100% for 8 seconds. Still have your PvP I think some of them are changed. I think Focus Growth is a new one, not quite sure. Never really did Resto, always mainly played Feral and Balance throughout Legion. Absolutely loved Balance Druid. Did level a Druid to 120. Probably have a look at that in a second. Actually, we'll take a look at that now. I do have a rogue that I'm leveling at the moment, but like I said, I'll do each individual class and I'll also do the allied races in different videos. And if there's definitely anything I could work on, drop a like or a comment. Now there is definitely a few bugs at the moment in beta. I know one of the dungeons, like the Mother Lord, that is actually called, not the Mother Lord, is bugged at the moment where it won't allow you to actually enter the instance. I did Underrot and I believe I did a Tal Dazar. Now this is on the Alliance side, so it's different from the Horde. I've done obviously level to 120. You unlock your world quests, you've still got world quests. Got your war campaign. I'm actually in the middle of to the front where I've got to go to Arathi Highlands and actually do the battle against the Horde, but I'll do a different video about that, explaining more about the war mode and your war front and your war campaigns. Now I'm feral at the moment as I'm really enjoying it at max level. Same talents, just really liking feral at the moment. Now we're on the Alliance side, everything's still the same. Still got your order hole, but it's a lot different. Still get your followers, still get your troops, still can do missions. Nothing's really changed too much with that, which is good. As I said, you still get your missions. You can, like I said, you get Azerite, which is this, and it goes towards your neck piece, which is Heart of the Azeroth, as I was saying before, the new legendary. There's also new perks within the gear. Some of the gear doesn't have these perks, so it's all with the activation of your Azerite power. And there is little perks, so like it all depends on what class you've gone. You can choose ones like I have, where it doesn't matter what specialization you're in, you can still use the benefits from the perks. So Champion Azeroth, your spells and abilities have a chance to increase all secondary stats by 13 for 1 minute, stacking up to 4 times. Absolutely love it. Vampiric Speed, when an enemy harmed dies, you heal for 1905 and gain 107 speed for 6 seconds. And then you increase your item level by 5. Now, these do change. So, Secrets of the Day, your spells and abilities have a chance to create a surging droplet nearby. Collecting it increases your primary stat by 112 for 18 seconds. So we've got a secondary stat, which is Crit, Haste, Mastery, and then we've got our primary stat, Agility. So that's a very good one. I went with that one. You do have Rake and Ferocity for Feral if you want to do that. Rake increases damage of your next ferocious bite by 67. It wouldn't really an upgrade to me, whereas increasing your agility is going to obviously increase the magnitude of your attacks and abilities. Bulk work of the masses. When you are surrounded by 4 more enemies, gain a shield that absorbs 2,422 damage. Cannot occur more than once every 15 seconds. Absolutely love it for when you pull big mobs. You don't take as much damage, obviously, as the shield. It does proc actually a lot. I think as soon as the 15 seconds is up, it will proc and come up again if you still have the amount of mobs that you have pulled still up. Now I know there are new mounts. I haven't gotten any yet, as on the beta they're still very gold worthy, so 5 million I think is for that. For the new Horde one, I know that's it there. You can get it on the Alliance side at 5 million gold. A lot of gold, so I know they do have the Dire Horn as well that they've added. I believe it is the pale one. That's 500,000 gold. You buy that. So you can get an interior guard sound off Tricky Nick, and then on the Horde side in Zuldazar you go to Tulato. Now I'll show you guys the map at the moment, and just to get a gist of what we're looking at. So this is called Tiris. This is the Alliance side, so you'll level through Interior Guard Sound. There's 7 chapters there. As you can see, I've only got 1 chapter to do, but at the moment the quest is bugged. So I have put my bug report in, because you get a little thing. So if you are a new player to beta, or if you're a new player to WoW but you did get beta, you can click on this, submit your report, or you got your bug tracker, you can submit that. You, like I said, still get your world quests. Now you've got Storm Song Valley. There's 8 chapters there. Loved questing there. Loved questing Interior Guard Sound. Thus far, I'm only just gotten there so far, and I've done 1 chapter. By the looks of it, it's a very, very nice leveling area. As you can see, you do still get world bosses around, but they're just a part of the world quests. No purple ones so far that they've added. We'll go check out Zandalar. Now that's what the Horde side is, where you can level on the Horde. Now you can go over here and do world quests as well, as like you will get little side bases that you set up near the Horde, so you can keep an eye on them throughout the whole expansion to see what they will be doing with their war campaign and Warfront. And this is called Nazmir. Quested there, absolutely love it. You've got Zuldazar, beautiful, definitely a lot of scenery. Probably my most favourite questing level area in BFA so far. Then we've got Vuldan, and a lot of the new allied races that they have not added yet, you will actually meet along the way throughout the war campaign, as well as doing your chapters and the story progress. You'll meet a lot of new characters, allied races, a lot of new heroes. It's a very good expansion so far. Like I said, everything can still change. I'm not sure if any of the classes will still go through a big massive change, as there's only, I believe, 60, maybe not even that, days until BFA is released, so can't wait. Definitely looking forward to it. Definitely got to check out and see if there is anything else that they've added through the patch notes. I'll have a look through them. Transmogrifier, like I said, everything's still the same. You get your old weapons if you do decide to bring one of your live characters over, because they've now added that, so you can copy one of your live characters. Now, you do get reforging again, but what you do is you use this, and what you do is you can reforge it and change the stats. So if you do want to change it to a specific perk that you'd like for a specific specialization, you can do that, so you don't have to just keep the perks that you have chosen. You can change them, which is good. It only costs 5 gold. I believe if you want to keep changing it, it does go up in gold price, but besides that, BFA is definitely looking a lot better than Azeroth, especially leveling wise. I believe, like I said, with the enlisted perk, 10% increased experience, it's definitely a big help, but you will be flagged the whole time, so people can kill you. But at the moment, so far, I haven't really come across anyone who's really tried to gank me, as everyone's in the process of going through their storylines, as well as if they've done allied race, their unique storyline as well. So that's about it, guys. I can't really think of anything else too much, but if I have really missed anything, like I said, drop a comment or let me know how I'm going. Like, subscribe. You know, I'll be bringing out more videos. I'll be doing, like I said, I'll be doing all the allied races. Hopefully they will bring them all out so I can individually show you each allied race, except for the 4 that have already been released to the pre-patch and buying the pre-order. I know with the new patch they did say that they might be bringing out, I believe it was the Vampire Blood Elf, the Vampire Blood Elf. Not quite sure yet. Hopefully we'll just have to see. I know that they did do the new mounts. I'm not sure if they've actually in live at the moment, but this one is the Starcast Voice Starter, and then you've got the Lightforged Jedi one. I'll actually have to find that, as all the mounts have been added for my live characters. Here we go, Lightforged Spell Crusher. Looks very nice. Got that Drainic feel. Like I said, guys, it's pretty much it. That's all I can think of now. If I have missed anything, like I said, but besides that, thank you for watching. We'll be doing more videos. I'll keep you guys up to date, and I hope you have a good one.